There is more evidence tonight Canadians are unwilling or unable to curb their spending. Personal debt levels are soaring again. The average Canadian now owes over $27,000 on credit cards, car loans and lines of credit, and that's nearly 6% higher than this time last year. As Robin Gill reports, Western Canadians have dug the deepest hole.
And actually, I owe $8 from yesterday.
That's not the only IOU. Michelle Schmidt has credit card debt.
Things are tight, of course. I have to, I can't just go out and spend.
Canadians keep on spending, getting drawn into that vicious debt cycle.
Consumers have been using their houses as their own personal ATMs.
According to credit counselors, instead of using the equity in their homes, consumers are turning to credit cards and lines of credit.
We've gone from a generation that used to value delayed gratification to a generation today that wants immediate gratification.
For the first time, BC is no longer the personal debt capital of Canada. Since last year, it dropped by less than 1%. Alberta is now leading the way with double digits, up 11.2%, followed by Quebec and PEI.
Incomes aren't growing, quickly. Unemployment rate is still, higher than that we'd like it. So there's still risks out there that we have to deal with.
That's what the Bank of Canada and the federal government have been trying to tell Canadians who don't seem to be listening.
Interest rates will eventually go up and have urged moderation, and I'm glad to see some of the recent steps the government has taken has encouraged households to moderate their accumulation of debt.
In the country's most prosperous province, the oil boom in Alberta has created a bust for some.
The people at the lower end of the scale don't have the money to pay for all the things that they're going to want, and so they're probably going to take some extra debt out.
There is some positive news in this debt picture. Delinquency rates are down, so most Canadians are able to make their payments. They're just the minimum.
But if we have any kind of hit to the interest rates, even short term, it'll have an immediate impact on people's ability to pay.
That's not lost on Michelle Schmidt.
I actually try to use cash as much as possible to pay for things.
So this coffee is a treat today as she forges ahead with getting her finances back on track. Robin Gill, Global News, Vancouver.